Another really teeny one. I'm just chomping at the bit to get out there. And honestly, doesn't look like this zooms in that much more. But it is closer. Yeah, I zoomed in and out just to see, and it's definitely closer in. Yeah, that was a good little one right there. That, I mean, for a small little chest-high takeoff, that was a good little sea monkey's novelty wave. There's another little one right here. Sometimes these little ones are actually the better ones. Yeah, that was a good one. So, yeah, I felt good jumping in the pool. I'm up on my deck right now, top of my van, enjoying my panoramic scenery here. It's gorgeous. You've seen it, I've showed you. Nothing special right now for me to turn the camera on and film you. It's midday, and the marine layer is covering the ocean out there. So it's got a slight haze. If I was to aim it that way, it's kind of a gray looking, I mean, it's still blue sky, but it's just kind of a gray look. And the haze covering the ridge line, you know, that follows the coast. Behind me is nice and blue, inland like this. But yeah, what a hot day this is. It's miserable in the heat. I just want to surf as much as possible, and this wind doesn't work for me. I can't do it. Some of you guys out there surfing the wind, but I hate it. I also want to apologize. Some of you city folks probably can't stand the sound of the generator right there, but it's part of living off grid like this. You know, we got to pump our water. Sometimes in the winter it's not sunny enough, and our cell, you know, the solar panels, the batteries get low and it's not charging, so we got to run the generator, which will give us our power and at the same time kick in the charging of the batteries. So yeah, it's just part of the way it is. I apologize if some of you city folks are bummed on it, but I'd be bummed living in the city. So it's a fair trade, you guys. We all choose our own lifestyles, but yeah, gorgeous. I am always dumbfounded at how beautiful this is up here. I'm a pretty dumb person because I've always been found dumb. But yeah, simple. I love it. Just simple. Enjoy the beauty. Enjoy my time. And I'm not going to look back on my deathbed and be like, if only I was rich. I am. I mean, look behind me. Look at all this. I'm rich. Just in my experiences. The surf. Man, my friends. I saw, I was suiting up this morning on the side of the frontage road in that pullout, and a friend of mine that was fortunate enough, he pulled it in life, that he ended up buying a house in Tiny Town right across from that beach, MCL's, and so we surf there a lot in the winter. He surfs a lot at different tide. He surfs us right off the creek, kind of off Broken Ankle, but it's wrong. To me, it's wrong because it's the wrong tide. But whatever, if he's having fun, that's what surfing's about. But he was like, I know what you're doing, Bill. And I'm like, what am I doing? And he's like, you're gonna go shred. And I'm like, now look at the board I'm riding. I'm kooking out. I'm on a 9-foot log. And he's all, hell no, that's your stand-up boogie board. You're going stand-up boogie boarding. And that's what I've always claimed, you know, it's my stand-up boogie board. All my surfboards, unless they're hard, are my stand-up boogie boards. I got every now and then I've been out at Ladies Left, and someone will come up to me going, kook longboarder, beat it. And it's not a shortboard wave. It's so user-friendly that I have to respect the shortboarders going out there, because it sucks. There's no lip. If there's a lip, oh man, take advantage of it and hit it, because you're probably not going to get barreled there. My whole life I've gotten one incredible barrel. Insane. I couldn't believe it did this. And it reminded me of when I surfed in town. You know, we'll call town from now on Surf City, because that's what it's become, a joke. But when I was a kid, town, it was good. It was not as crowded as things are now, and it was so sheltered from the elements being in the bay. I mean, there were so many spots that were just hollow. And being a bodyboarder, boogie boarder, knee boarder, body surfer, you know, once I got yelled at so much for using flippers, and I decided to borrow my boss's longboard, and it was like, it doesn't matter what you ride, there's barrels. And but yeah, that one day at Ladies Left, it was insane. It was actually, that one tube was just like a tube in town. Anyway, yeah, I transcended off my topic, but you know, these guys paddle out and tell me, kook longboarder, you know, get the blank out of here. And I paddle up, I lay down, paddle up to him with insane rage face, like, what did you just blank and call me? Longboarder? And I pat my deck of the 9-foot softboard, and I'm like, I'm a blankety blank boogie boarder. Well, this is a blankety blank boogie board, a stand-up boogie board. And they trip out when I'm like, call me a longboarder? I'm a boogie boarder. And their face is so confused that they thought they were calling me a kook. And I claim bigger kook, because that's what I am. No one's a bigger kook than me. Chris telling me I'm gonna go out and shred. And surfing waves like today, there's no shred. It's like, I'll put the one wave on there that I actually filmed, of the 2 waves that I got. It's a joke. I'll put that on this same post here, or whatever you call these things that I'm making, the clip. And you'll see, yeah, there's no shredding today. It was a joke. But like I said, always go out when you can. You know, if you can't muster it because it's so horrible, then I don't blame you. But any chance to dress rehearse, it always helps. You got to keep yourself in fine tune. So yeah, sorry I talk so much. It's just, man, we're in a time right now with wind and less waves. So I'm at home. Too hot to do anything for my demonstrations. I don't want to go down in the driveway and pick up more of this fire sticks. I don't want to dig the dirt. I don't want to build on my wall down there. I don't want to weed whack the lower half of the driveway and the cyanosis, any of that. It is just way too hot. None of the work is going to go anywhere. So why make myself miserable when the work's going to be there for me no matter what? Yeah, as long as I'm getting waves in the mornings right now. And we're going to the time of year, it'll be waves all day when it's glassy. Unless the tide just gets too low. And try to think, I know there's low tide spots, only a couple. One of them's a winter low tide. 2 of them are winter low tides. Yeah, and I'm talking low tide, like super low.